Good morning, this is the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi, here to give a briefing for severe weather this afternoon. So we're going to talk about severe weather, severe storms likely, damaging wind gusts, large hail, and possibly tornadoes, the timing of those storms and the potential limitations. Then we're also looking at gusty winds possible today ahead of the front and also behind the front tomorrow. And then we're looking at rain totals for under an inch, and then drier, quiet conditions late week with light frost possible. So today we're looking at a very slight enhanced area there in Lowndes and Clay counties. Everywhere else should be under a slight or marginal risk. Now in the slight and enhanced risks, we're looking at damaging wind gusts for 60 to 70 miles per hour and hail up to golf ball size with tornadoes possible. Elsewhere is going to be more isolated. And we're looking at the timing for generally this afternoon and evening, but the greatest threat should be confined more to this evening east of I-55. So here we're looking at the timing, and you can see that the greatest threats should be right around 5 to 7 p.m. And we're looking at the probabilities of each hazard, tornado, wind, and hail, and you can see that tornadoes are a little lower, but they are too also elevated in the enhanced window there around 5 to 7 p.m. So we're not without limitations today. We are looking at the potential for lower dew points due to mixing, and this will cause the cloud bases to be higher, which would limit the tornado potential. So because of this, we are emphasizing the hail and wind threat over tornadoes. So here's a look at the gusty winds that we could be seeing today and tomorrow as well. So we're looking at the chance for gusts up to 40 miles per hour, but generally speaking, we should be closer to the 30 mile per hour range. And that's going to be ahead of the front and also behind the front. We could see some slightly higher gusts tomorrow, generally 30 to 40 miles per hour. And for the rain, we're looking at less than an inch, so we're not expecting any flooding with this. The rivers have been falling and should continue to fall. Here's a look at our temperatures. You can see that we are cooling down for the rest of this week after today. And we could potentially see some frost in the far northeastern parts later this week. And then after this cool down, we will warm up early next week. So in summary, we're looking at severe storms today with damaging wind gusts, large hail, and possibly some tornadoes. And the timing is from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m., but the greatest threat should be confined more to this 5 to 7 p.m. time frame. And there's potential limitations to the tornado risk, so we're really emphasizing the hail and wind. Wind gusts are possible today and behind the front tomorrow, and rain totals expected this week generally under an inch with drier conditions later this week with light frost possible late week. That concludes this briefing. If you have any questions, feel free to reach